Hi, my name is Stephanie Hulsey. My background in the music world has been just senior year of high school. Best friend convinced me to go be a music major, and it's taken me on this crazy ride through getting a music education degree, but then turning everything into teaching flute lessons. And along the way, there's been a passion for repair and just having my flute students have their working instruments so we can have really effective lessons. And through these flute lessons, I ended up grabbing a whole bunch of kiddos. I have won 2 positions at universities at lecturer of flute for Texas Lutheran University and University of the Incarnate Word. So I am in and around the San Antonio area currently. I've taken the basics, level 1 and level 2. These classes gave me the time to think and to ask and to do. We got to talk about so much, and we were able to sit down and ask the weird questions and the hard questions. And okay, well, if I do XYZ to my instrument, A, B, or C, which outcome do I get from it? And I think if you just were to go to a repair shop and be like, hello, yes, please teach me something, they don't have time for that. I think I had at least 10 questions for Christina every week. Like, okay, last week we talked about this, and through the week I practiced, but now I have more questions about it. I feel so much smarter than I did before. Anytime my student had an issue, I would say, well, here's what I know, here's what I can try. And with the parents, like, if you trust me to do this, like, I'll either do it for free, I'll do it for $20, just so I can put this idea into context. Then through the repair classes, of course, I'm teaching all these lessons in these schools. I can go to the band directors. Do you have any junk flutes I can practice repair on? I can just keep it for a month or so and see if I can make this better. And if I can, like, I'm not going to charge you because I'm still learning right now. And that was... having that support helped before and through the class as well, with the little extra hands-on and practice. Was it fast? No. Was it amazing at first? No. But every reiteration of a similar issue, the thought process got easier. It made more sense. I felt more confident in what my hands were doing and my strength, so as to not break something or give it a little more oomph to get that stuck screw out of there. But the amount of things we learned was insane. So you and Christina had suggested to us at near the end of level 2 to reach out to people in the community that could help progress our repair needs and just keep that learning moving as we try to be asset to our students in the community. And there's this guy I was following on social media, Jason Gregg, and he was making silly repair videos that kept up with like TikTok trends and memes. And I was like, okay, he seems funny, approachable. He might be a good person to learn a little bit from. And so at Team EA this year, I saw him walking around. I was like, I need to go talk to him. And so I like followed him around the floor for a little bit. And I stopped him and introduced myself and mentioned what I know, what I've been learning through Lisa's clarinet shop and learning from Christina of these level 1 and 2 courses, and that I still had an interest to learn and I wanted to be in a real world setting. So I offered the idea of, well, over the summer, could I possibly meet up with you once a week so that way I can like show you what I know, get some feedback, and not be in your hair too much because I know you have a whole business to run. And he said that sounded great. And so that's what we started doing in June. And as we kind of got into July, he gave me a really great compliment of, you're picking things up really quick. I like your work ethic. And I think we can make a really good team, essentially. And so he offered me a job. And so I work on commission, and I'm an employed, salaried, commissioned person for the first time in my life rather than an independent contractor. And so this makes up for a bulk of my income now, in addition to lessons. I really did not expect this to happen, but I'm just over the moon thrilled and so thankful that this all stemmed from the online repair courses. I think if other students can take what's being introduced to them through these online courses, it can really work out. I think it helps to be open-minded, and it helps to take a risk. We got to be confident in what we're doing, even if we're still young at the repair. And I've learned so much by being in Jason's shop. I work at Allegro Band Services in San Antonio, and we cater to the vast majority of instruments we get in our band students. And that's exactly what I wanted, is let's help these kids out. Let's keep them on performable instruments so they can keep loving band. This is something you're interested in, you love working with your hands. If you love puzzles, then I think repair is an amazing, I don't want to say necessarily a side hustle, because I'd hate for someone to be in and out. I would love for them to just keep trucking through. Don't give up. If you love tinkering, being with your hands, learning something new every single day, then keep going, keep at it, and find that passion of helping someone else.